forgot what.
Very glad you and Tim are.
No clue why it sounds like that. That's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. We're restarting the stream, baby. Look, 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 look.
Glad you and Tim are.
No clue why it sounds like that. That's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That may have fixed it though. We're restarting the stream, baby. Look, 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 look.
Glad you and Tim are.
Okay, so my audio's fixed. I'm having to listen back to it, but there's like a 15-second delay. 15-minute delay! My microphone audio sounds good, but the audio specifically for this sounds bad. But it doesn't sound bad for me, it sounds fine. Anyway. Alright, let's get back into it. We just got done explaining that courtesies means curtsies.
Curtsy.
Ah, curtsies.
Customs and courtesies.
Courtesy.
Customs and courtesies.
Curtsies. What is curtsies?
That's how women bow. Men bow.
Oh, is that like the... Yeah, okay. I'm not being silly.
I'm not being silly is where the line cuts at. Hold on a second.
Be silly.
I'm not being silly.
I'm not being silly at all. I wish to learn the Queen's customs and
Be
courtesies.
silly.
I'm not being silly. I'm sure we have one more... I'm not being...
We still messing up! Still messed up!
The Queen.
That's how it sounds.
Bob. Don't be silly.
I'm not being silly.
I'm sure we have room for one more at the table, my dear. Now, everyone practice your bows and curtsies. We want to show
And
our
curtsies!
that although we may not live in a palace, we do know proper etiquette.
That's the thing, though. I think the common folk wouldn't know proper etiquette, but even then, people now don't know proper
Come now,
etiquette.
Peter, that's it.
For the Queen of England.
We do know proper etiquette. Come now, Peter, that's it.
Oh, Abby? What a lady you are. And Tim, you are very dashing, sir. Isn't he, Bob?
Oh, yes.
It's too quiet. And you can also hear microphone sounds.
Oh,
Dashing, sir. Isn't he, Bob?
Okay, hold on. My favorite part.
Oh,
Splicing audio. I love splicing audio. It's my favorite thing in the world.
we
So
do
that
know
sounds-
proper etiquette.
What I press?
Come now, Peter, that's it.
oh, Abby? What a lady you are. And Tim,
Peter, that's it.
oh, Abby? What a lady you are. And Tim, you are very dashing, sir. Isn't he, Bob?
Isn't he?
Oh, yes. And I...
He, Bob? Dashing, sir. Isn't he, Bob?
Oh, yes. And I dare say, once the Queen gets a taste of your mother's fine cooking, I have no
The taste of your
doubt
mother's fine
you're a
dining.
regular guest here for Sunday dinners.
Split.
Queen!
The Queen! I love that. Shout out to the one viewer. The one viewer is me. I have to say that. The Queen! Render. Hold on. The Queen! 100% saving that. I have to send that to somebody. Let's check chat. Still nothing. The Queen! Render. Holy shit, that's so funny, dude. And it's done. Open.
The Queen!
The Queen! Oh man, I love that so much. This is why I haven't gotten it done yet, because I'm really fucking laughing. Facebook. Can I just send an audio file through Facebook Messenger? Dude, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The Queen! Documentazi. Oh, where did I put this? I'm never gonna find this fucking thing. Quizmas? No clue where it is. Alright, let's go open the folder again. The Queen! Render. Vegas Pro renders an E. I don't know which SSD E is. Oh. It's also a really funny one. Hold on, where's Discord at? There we go. And Discord.
The Queen.
We said that also. Man, that's really funny. The Queen. All right, let's get back into it. See how it sounds.
Who can blame him? His misfortune is.
I don't know why it sounds like that. That's so peculiar. Does it sound like that now? Because that was the first video. Hold on.
Oh yes.
It's too quiet.
Like that. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's fixed. All right, good. So I just had to lower the audio bit, right? The weirdest fucking thing ever. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Miscellaneous. Live streaming, editing a radio show. Baba Bowie. Let me exit Discord again. Shout out to the one viewer! Anyway, let's go. The Queen! That's the line I was at.
Sunday dinners.
The Queen.
It was so
None other.
hard to not laugh at that while we were recording it.
Sunday dinners.
The Queen.
None other.
What a weird line.
Bob.
Oh, Father, you are a...
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Father, you are a silly one.
You're quite the coward, Dad.
What's this? Martha here. Good heavens.
I was here all along and you knew it.
The whole time
Heavens,
she was
no.
actually here.
I'm quite astonished to find you here, but
I thought you were with the Queen.
pleased. Merry Christmas, Martha. I missed you so.
Merry Christmas, Father.
And how was church?
Grand, my dear. And the new deacon is a fine fellow.
And how did Tiny Tim behave? Let me do that again, sorry. And how did Little Tim behave? And how did Little Tim behave?
How did little Tim behave? Tim is tiny in this scenario.
And how did Little Tim behave?
That emphasis on little was
And
weird.
How did Little Tim behave?
How did little Tim behave? Tim is tiny in this. Let's listen back to it anyway. All right, let's keep going.
What's this?
Let's go. Get on. I get 50
Here,
minutes
good
left, baby.
heavens.
I was here all along.
Shout out to the one viewer.
Heavens, no. I'm quite astonished to find you here, but very pleased.
But very
Merry
pleased.
Christmas, Martha. I've missed you so.
Merry Christmas, Father.
And how was church?
And how was church?
Grand, my dear. And the new deacon.
Fantastisch. Church was amazing. It's Catholic church.
Grand, my dear. And the new
Probably, I don't
deacon
know.
is a fine fellow.
And how did Tiny Tim behave? Let me do that again, sorry. And how did Little Tim behave?
And how did little Tim behave?
And how did Little Tim behave?
That was a very odd delivery for that.
Grand, my dear. And the new deacon is a fine fellow.
Right there.
Fine fellow.
And how did Little
No
Tim
clue
behave?
why it sounded like that before.
Better than gold. Fellow.
Better than gold.
And how did Little Tim behave?
And how did Tiny Tim behave? He's called Tiny Tim
Little
because
Tim
he's...
behave.
2
Better
feet
than
tall.
gold. Isn't that right, Tim?
That's right.
Yes,
I wish... I do think it'd be funny if the delivery for Tiny Tim was just like a regular person. Like, it's so clearly not a Victorian child who's dying of tuberculosis or whatever the hell he's dying of. Like, it's just like, isn't that right, Tim? That's right.
Right, Tim?
Yes, Father.
Microphone sounds.
You're a thought.
Yes, Father.
You're a thoughtful child. You know that? You know what he told me, my dears, on the way home?
No, what?
That he hoped people saw him in the church because
No, what?
that he hoped people saw him in the church because he was a cripple. And that on Christmas Day, it would be good for people to remember who made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
Maybe one day.
No,
Tim
why did he do that? Ah! 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 Anyway, what does Tiny Tim have?
According to JAMA Network, Tiny Tim is believed to have had rickets, tuberculosis, polio, and/or cerebral palsy.
Holy shit. Damn, anyway.
People to remember who made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
Maybe one day Tim will be a deacon.
Of course, why not?
Our little
Why did he do that? I wish he just took the entire line again.
And that on Christmas Day, it would be good for people to remember who made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
You don't have to do that! I'm gonna grab my corn dog. Where's my corn dog at? I cooked an hour ago, it feels like. I cooked it an hour ago. Shout out to the one viewer. This corn dog's for you, baby. The one viewer is me. Alright, let's get back into it. This is now a mukbang stream. ASMR. I'm eating a corn dog. I'm not. I won't do that.
Maybe one day Tim will be a deacon.
Of course, why not?
Hell, why
our
not?
Little Tim, a deacon. Wouldn't that be a blessing?
It certainly would.
And you are growing stronger, my boys. Stronger and more... How do you say that? Hardy. Cool. And you are going... And you are growing stronger, my boys. Stronger and more hardy every day. Aren't you?
Was it spelled weird?
Isn't he, my dears? Well, let's eat, shall we? Everything looks and smells so good. Oh, my goodness, there was...
Seems like a very small...
No!
There are many in this world with far those who work hard.
Seems like a very small goose for a family this size.
Yes! Yes! Holy shit, dude. Sammy's direction 100% saved this recording. Okay, where were we at?
Looks and smells so good. Oh, my goodness, there was... Well, let's eat, shall we? Everything looks and...
Here's what I wish had happened. because it's going to have to just be salvaged. What best can? Let me finish my corn dog first. Morningstar sure does make a mean vegetarian corn dog. Alright, anyway. Here is what we're going to have to do. It's a collaborative process. Is cut it.
Smells so good. Let's eat, shall we?
Cut it right there. And maybe combine background audio to sound like multiple people are talking and there's like plates and forks and shit like that while Scrooge begins to talk himself.
Well, let's eat, shall we?
Seems like a very small goose.
I wonder why it's a small goose, Ebenezer Scrooge. Fitbit. I need 2,000 more steps to reach 10,000. I'm not doing that.
Well, let's eat, shall we?
Seems like a very small goose for a family this size.
And what of it?
And what of it, Scrooge?
Shall we?
Seems like a very small goose for a family this size.
And what of it? There are many in this world with far less than that. God rewards those who work hard, and he punishes those who don't.
And so, God means to punish this child and this family. I cannot believe that. I can't believe that's true. What is to become of Tiny Tim?
Hold on a second. I know this technique. I can do it. Watch.
What is to become of Tiny Tim?
Death, probably. I don't know what happens to children with tuberculosis. Shout out to the one viewer. It's me.
It's true. What is to become of Tiny Tim?
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unchanged,
Thank you for taking that line again, Robert.
If these shadows remain unchanged, if these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Hold on. I don't think that was a retake. I think it's a
unchanged. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Hold on. Let's see.